We're good now.
Alright. If you go ahead and lock that for me. And then flip this guy up. We're going to turn that engine master on. So go ahead. You wait for those enunciators to clear. You'll still have an oil pressure enunciation. All our engine instruments are ready to go.
Okay. Clear prop!
And you just twist the key. Oop. For a little longer than that.
Anything else here? Fuel pump on, off?
That's it.
Wow. Alright. Since you're used to so many steps that you just like, I must be missing something.
No, that's it.
I must be missing
It's
something.
beautiful. It's crazy.
Wow. Okay, so when do you use, at what point in the checklist do you use your fuel pump on?
For before takeoff and before landing.
Before takeoff and before landing.
And you're going to turn it off when, like I said, when you're bringing your flaps up and everything and pulling your power back at 500, it comes back off.
Okay.
And then after landing, when you taxi off and get your flaps back up, that fuel pump's going to come off.
I see, okay.
It's just when it was doing its tests. If you clear them and come back, they should be gone.
Clear as in, where do you clear them?
Or just if you acknowledge them is what I mean.
What is that?
That's the fuel pump. It comes on intermittently.
Wow.
Strange.
Holy crap.
Super loud and weird.
Shit.
So when you turn the fuel pumps on, what it does is there's a fuel pump for ECU A and ECU B.
Fuel pump for ECU. Oh, really?
And yep. So what happens is it works on whatever ECU is performing the best, and it'll switch. Right now it's an auto. It switches automatically. When you turn the fuel pumps on, it turns the fuel pumps for both ECUs on.
When you do this,
Yes.
both are on.
Yes.
I see.
And that's just so there's more redundancy. If it wants to switch, that fuel pump is already on, so in a critical phase of flight.
I see. So it's not like the boost pump that we're used to.
Correct.
I see.
Correct.
Okay. This is very interesting. Look at how smooth it is. I mean, it's partly because it's new, but
It's super quiet. It's it's smooth. Yes, sir.
All right. So load 4% RPM. Oil is kind of on the cold side.
Yep. So we'll just.
Would you? Yeah. I'm sorry. Go
So
ahead.
you want to be in the green before you do the run up. So I just get my clearance and taxi and kind of get set up before I do the run up. That's kind of the last thing I want to do. But usually that'll come up in the green by the time you're ready.
Okay. Do you? So this is temperature, right? So
yes.
Does it always vary or something? I mean, it should be fairly ambient temperature.
It should just be in the green. Yep.
It should be in the green. Gallons per hour, coolant, and gearbox.
Those are heating up as well, but those do not have to be in the green yet for that run up to start.
You would not take off with this as it is, right? You would wait for it to reach green.
Correct.
Same for this.
Yep.
No run up before it's all right. Let's see how long it takes to get there. Volts and amps. So this is alternator. And by the way, so there's no alternator switch.
Correct.
No alternator switch. Anyway. This must be standard.
Did you still want to operate without the AC?
I'm fine. I'm fine for now.
Okay.
Can we just?
Yeah, of course.
Let me see. Does it move without?
It needs a good bit of power to get it rolling.
Can I try?
Yeah, of course. Let's turn the Avionics master on. We're gonna taxi up because we can't do a run up down here. I don't want to while he's kind of operating his hangar. We'll go up to Juliet too and do stuff up there.
By the way, about the brakes.
Yep.
Are they the same as with like the master cylinder is in one side versus the other? You remember that?
It should be the same.
Should be the same. Okay.
Let me see.
That. Oh, I see. All right.
So that's.
So that's what you're talking about. This.
Yes.
I see.
That's weird because it worked for. Let me try it.
That gets this out of the.
About now.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cool. So I just moved it down to the third jack. So
Okay.
you're technically listening in the back, but it's still the same ICS, the same sound input.
Okay. You will still go ahead and deal with the radios.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. That's your airplane.
All right, my airplane. Let's see. It takes a bit. Like I'm up at 6.
All right.
7, 8, 9.
Wow. This thing is heavy.
It is heavy. But you also notice we're at 15%. We're still only at, you know, 1200 RPMs, more or less.
I am on DA40 heavy.
Delta maintenance 653. I copy. Contact ramp once we get to short of Foxtrot.
Raleigh ground United 2254, short of spot 2 with Alpha.
2254, Raleigh ground runway 23 left, taxi via Bravo, hold short of Delta.
23 left, Bravo, short of Delta, United 2254.
Let's see where our wind's coming from today. We're gonna taxi up 2 and hold short of Juliet 2.
Okay.
Delta maintenance 653, did you say you were, which gate you say you were going to? Charlie 17?
Remind me the ATIS frequency?
123.8.
Okay.
Taxiway Alpha closed between Taxiway Alpha 1 and Taxiway Alpha 4. Taxiway Foxtrot closed between Taxiway Bravo 7 and Taxiway
I'm just running it at 10% for a little bit.
Taxiway Bravo
up in the green, that
between
oil's almost there
Taxiway
as
Bravo
well.
8 and
Okay.
Taxiway Bravo 9. Taxiway Foxtrot closed between Taxiway Tango 3 and Taxiway Tango 4. Taxiway Alpha
And
1,
parking brake going
Alpha
on.
2, Alpha 3, Alpha 4,
Oh,
Echo
wait,
closed. Taxiway Bravo 9 Foxtrot 1 Kilo closed.
Did you say Raleigh ground
Work activity in vicinity of Raleigh-Durham International Airport.
2254,
Ground
taxi
traffic
via
use 12,
Bravo,
1.9.
Charlie and Alpha.
Tower traffic use 127.45. Aircraft at Terminal 1. Contact ground control on 121.9er for pushback. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Alpha. Raleigh-Durham International Airport ATIS information Alpha 13510. Wind 200 at 5. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 25,000. Temperature 24, 2.18. Altimeter 3027. Remarks. AO2 sea level pressure 247. Converging approach is in use. Expect visual approach runway 23 right, 32. Departing runway 23 left. Notices to airmen. Taxiway Alpha closed between Taxiway Alpha 1 and Taxiway Alpha 4. Taxiway Foxtrot closed between Taxiway Bravo 7 and Taxiway Kilo. Taxiway Bravo closed between Taxiway Bravo 8 and Taxiway Bravo 9. Taxiway Foxtrot closed between Taxiway Tango 3 and Taxiway Tango 4. Taxiway Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, Alpha 4, Echo closed. Taxiway Bravo 9 Foxtrot 1 Kilo closed. Bird activity in vicinity of Raleigh-Durham International Airport. All ground traffic use 121 1.9er. All tower traffic use 127.45. Aircraft at Terminal 1. Contact ground control on 121 1.9er for pushback. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Alpha.
Alright, so...
Raleigh-Durham International Airport ATIS information Alpha. 1351 Zulu. Wind 200 at 5.
Anything else to set? I mean, in terms of autopilot and all
clouds
that?
at 25.
No. That was good.
Temperature 24. 2.18.
Alright, then I'm going to... Okay, so this is ground. This is tower?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then we'll put departure frequency here.
At 2254, contact tower 2745, good flight.
Okay. So what's next? Do we just get our clearance?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 21.
Clearance?
2126 coming out, spot 2, ready to taxi.
We could do a run up now. I would do our
126
clearance
Raleigh
first.
Tower, runway 2, correction, Raleigh ground, runway 23 left taxi via Bravo, hold short of Delta.
Bravo short of Delta for 23
you,
left for United.
Can I do it? I mean, if this is working.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see.
Alright.
Clearance is on 120.1.
Oh, sorry, clearance, yeah. And we're going in Johnson County, via Power 3000.
Yes, sir.
Raleigh clearance 113 November Golf. I don't think that's working. I did not hear kind of feedback.
I gotcha. Yeah, then they're not answering. Raleigh clearance time in 113 November Golf.
That sounded normal.
113 November Golf, Raleigh.
113 November Golf is at Diamond 40. We'd like to proceed VFR to Johnson County at 3,500 feet. We have information Alpha.
Diamond 3 November Golf on departure. Maintain VFR at below 2,000. Departure frequency 125.3. Squawk 4651.
All right, we'll maintain VFR to below 2,000, frequency 125.3. We'll squawk 5351.
Squawk 4651, 4651.
4651, 113 November Golf.
73 November Golf, read back. Have a good flight.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Raleigh clearance
4651.
Got it in there. All right.
All right.
355 Delta, Raleigh.
Yes, sir.
Into the wind, so
VFR to Hotel November Zulu, DA28, 3,500, ATIS A.
And, alright.
55 Delta on departure, maintain VFR at below 2,000.
So how do we do the run?
Departure frequency
So brakes are set.
135.15.
We're going to hold down this ECU test, so at least one window has to be open. It takes a reading from the pressure inside the cabin to do some of its calculations, so if both windows are closed, it won't do the run up.
VFR at or below 2,000.
Okay.
Hold it down, and we're going to monitor the RPMs. It should come up to...
Do you mind if I do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
55 Delta, read back. Have a good flight.
So hold it down, and then I'll tell you when to release it. Power comes up.
Wow.
And then continue to hold it. It's going to come up one more time. It's just testing the other ECU.
there's the propeller. Okay.
And then once those unstations comes off, you can go ahead and let it go. We're also going to attach that voter switch over there. So you're going to push it up to ECU A.
Now?
Yep. And now back to auto. Now down to B. And now back to auto. So if you do all those and the annunciators come up as a failure, it's good test.
I see. So I noticed that twitch between the two.
So you put it up to A and there was no twitch, and you went down to B and there was a twitch.
Yes.
So that means it's running off of ECU A.
That's when it does the flip.
It clicks if it switches ECUs. That's normal. You're not hurting the aircraft. It's just...
Yeah, because at any one point in time, only one ECU is actually controlling the engine.
Correct.
Right? So that's why you notice that change.
Correct.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay, well, everything else, right? Flight controls. Let me just go through my checklist. Alright, autopilot, check modes. Alright, so let's... Oh, no. Heading.
If you push it, it'll swing to your current heading. There you go.
True. So, and heading. Right. Is autopilot on? Alright, heading, okay. Trim. Oh, what was that?
It just clicks when you move it.
Okay, I just wanted to... It's not some obstruction or something.
Nope.
Okay. Then obviously you can't just... Alright. Rear door. Autopilot, check modes. Any other way to disconnect the autopilot here?
Just pressing the autopilot button as well.
Okay. Fuel selector, nothing, right? No fuel selector. Alternate air, closed. Engine instruments. This one is still coming up. Would you take off like this, or would you rather wait?
That is oil pressure. That will come up from the increase the throttle. Once that oil gets nice and warm, it gets thinner and less pressure, yep.
Okay. Oil pressure, fuel pump. By the way, we did not put the fuel pump on for run-up, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and that's okay.
That is okay.
Alright. Throttle, yeah, none of that. Circuit breakers. I think that's checklist complete.
Perfect.
Okay. So, shall we just taxi now?
Yeah, ready to call ground. I'm going to put tower.
Convoy 3472, continue taxi via Juliet Alpha 8, contact tower 2745.
And down
right
here,
turn Charlie, hold short at runway 235, down boy.
Departure, and then I'm going to put weather at Johnson County down here as well.
Okay.
Alright, so we are talking to ground.
Go ahead, I mean.
Alright. Rally ground, 113 November Golf is holding short Juliet 2, ready to taxi with Alpha.
113 November Golf, Raleigh ground, hold short of taxi with Juliet.
Hold short of Juliet, 113 November Golf. Go ahead and we'll taxi up and hold short of Juliet.
113 November Golf, verify you at Alpha.
Okay.
We do have Alpha, 113 November Golf.
The guys.
We can just taxi and hold short of Juliet, so I don't want you to go out to Juliet yet, but we'll just hold short.
Release, this is here, off.
Correct.
1 November Golf, you're going to follow the E135 there along taxiway Juliet from runway 23 left via Juliet Alpha 8.
Juliet Alpha 8, 23 left behind the Embraer.
113 November Golf.
113 November Golf, you can contact tower 2745, go fly.
2745, thanks. 113 November Golf.
Wow.
And you're following on a 2 mile following a Cherokee, the 32.
Hit it, Mike, looking with traffic.
2126, contact departure, good day.
126, good day.
Runway 3472, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, line up away, traffic landing 32.
Line up on runway 23 on board 3472.
Alpha 8.
Raleigh Tower, 113 November Golf, number 2, 23 left.
Roger.
And before takeoff,
Hey, Tower number 6204 on the visual 23 right. Number 6204, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, clear to land. 23 right, clear to land, number 6204.
Alright, alright, so the flow goes, well, not yet landing. Few, takeoff flaps. Fuel pump now?
We'll wait on it, but yes, that will be only on the other step.
Takeoff, departure, emergencies, we'll brief. Flaps, fuel pump, fuel selector, fullest, nothing to select there. Mixture reach, light, go heat.
American 2409, left turn Bravo 4, taxi ramp Bravo, contact ramp tower.
Close and lock.
Bravo 4, Bravo to the ramp, going to ramp tower once we're clear, American 2409.
Initiator.
Runway 3472, fly runway heading, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23 left, runway heading runway 3472.
Am I missing anything?
Oh, looking good.
491 Delta, right turn Charlie.
Right there in Charlie now, Delta.
Number 113 November Golf, right tower, runway 23 left, line up away, traffic crossing downfield.
Line up away 23 left, we got that traffic in sight, 113 November Golf.
91 Delta, cross runway 23 left to Charlie and contact ground .9 on the other side.
23 left to Charlie, ground on the other side, 391 Delta.
Tower Delta 2819, 23 right, we're number 2. Delta 2819 right, tower runway 23 right, clear to land, traffic 2 mile final. 23 right, clear to land, Delta 2819. Envoy 3472, contact departure, good day.
Switching envoy 3472, good day.
Wake turbulence.
73 November Golf.
Concern.
Fly runway heading, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 23 left, runway heading 113 November Golf.
113.
Raleigh Tower, bull line 21, straight in, runway 32. Bull line 21, Raleigh Tower, runway 32, clear land, traffic landing and departing, runway 23 left and right. Runway 32, clear to land.
We'll be turning what heading? Can you remind me?
Runway heading.
By runway heading, okay. We'll be waiting for safe altitude of 900.
Hey Mike, right turn Charlie, and hold short runway 23 left.
Hold short 23 left, 88 Mike.
altitude.
We're going to Delta 8, number 6204.
And then 92 power.
73 November Golf, turn left heading 160, contact departure.
Left 160 and over to departure, 113 November Golf.
160.
Contact.
160 turning, right?
789, or 7 out for 23 right.
Southwest 6179 right, tower runway 23 right, clear land.
Clear land 23 right, Southwest 6179.
Raleigh Tower, Archer 355 Deltas with you holding short, 23 left, ready for takeoff.
Alright, Mike, cross runway 23 left to Charlie, contact.
Raleigh departure, Diamond 113 November Golf with you 1,300 for 2,000, heading 160.
113 November Golf, Raleigh departure, radar contact, climb maintain 3,000.
3,000, 113 November Golf.
One Fox Tower, just verify you're going to maintain 2,500 or lower now so you get to Raleigh?
Yeah, let's say 2,500.
I appreciate that. And 3 November Golf, if I didn't say maintain 3,000, reaching 3,000, proceed on course Johnson County.
Proceed on course at 3,000, 113 November Golf.
Okay. Shall we just direct to
Not yet, after 3,000.
can you say that again?
After 3,000 we can turn on course.
Oh, okay, okay.
November Golf traffic, 11 o'clock and 4 miles inbound to Raleigh on 32, the Diamond 2,400.
Alright, roger, looking, negative contact for now, 113 November Golf. You can see with the ADSB, we get that target. I love ADSB. I feel a lot better as an instructor getting an idea of where the traffic is.
So before it didn't?
Before it would just have that blip. It's like a little box and it would kind of give you a ground track, but this is extremely accurate as far as their heading and their altitude as well.
Yeah. Now, technically we can climb at 88, right?
Yes, sir. They give you a touch more power too.
The airplane even smells different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like not gasoline or something. Can I practice with the autopilot here?
Let's get above 3,000.
Okay.
And then we'll turn on course and use it to track that course.
Okay. Proceed on course Johnson County, traffic lane in Raleigh, no factor.
On course Johnson County, 113 November Golf.
Only one Foxtrot Alpha, traffic 11 o'clock and 6 miles south eastbound, Diamond 3,000.
No Julie looking.
They're talking about
3 November Golf, 2 traffic advisory for you. First 9 o'clock and 6 miles southeastbound 3,600 Skylane. Additional traffic 1 o'clock, 6 miles northeastbound Cherokee 2,500.
We'll be looking for that traffic, 113 November Golf.
Now, what would be the cruise?
03 X-ray for rapid 10 o'clock and 6 miles southeastbound 3,000.
You can leave it at 92. Should give you about 125 to 130 knots down to this altitude.
X-ray traffic 10 o'clock.
Air's nice and smooth if you want to open her up.
I'm sorry?
The air's nice and smooth. If you want to get some performance out of her, we can do that.
Okay.
And then once we're cleared on course, I always want to draw my new line, so I'll hit direct enter one more time. And then we can turn our flight director on. We're in roll and pitch mode, but we don't want that. We want it to follow navigation. And it's going going to pitch for our altitude right now. So I'm going to do a little bit of nose down pitch to capture 3000. Autopilot coming on.
Alright.
Pitch down to intercept, and now it has the altitude at 3000.
We can change that with altitude here. I mean, if we want it.
Yeah, so it's going to lock on 3000. If we want to change what it's locked, we would go to 4000. We would hit altitude one more time, and then we would use flight level change to choose an airspeed to climb up at.
Nose up, nose up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Departure, 3 November Golf got that 9 o'clock traffic. I'm sorry, 3 o'clock traffic now, I'm saying.
That guy's possibility 2,500 additional traffic, 3 o'clock in, 4 miles to 3,700, be passing over top of you.
So if you were flying to Atlanta, I mean, I see that the yellow line is still at where it was.
Diamond traffic, 412 no factories, passed over top of you. You got Raleigh in sight.
Say again? Sorry.
The yellow arc still where it was in the other plane, in the gasoline power DA40. But I've also heard that, I mean, 145 cruise.
Departures go as 4910, 2,300 climbing, 7,000 heading 210.
Is it true? I mean, if you were going to Atlanta, let's say, what would be the cruise?
Skywest 4910.
At a higher altitude, you would probably achieve that speed, no problem.
Raleigh approach, November 8116 Juliet with request.
November 8116 Juliet, Raleigh approach.
Raleigh approach, November 8116 Juliet, requesting flight following, currently about 6 miles east of Raleigh Executive Sanford. Type is a Piper Cherokee, direct to Rocky Mount Wilson, Romeo Whiskey India, 4,500 feet.
So just keep in mind the autopilot does everything but that rudder.
Right.
So if you wanted to fly level, there you go.
Direction 5,500 feet, Raleigh.
116 Juliet, Roger, squawk 5327.
Oh, is that what was causing the...
Correct.
Really?
It wanted some left rudder, so it was compensating for it, holding that heading with banking a little bit.
Your box 2 again, the fix.
Skywest 4910, turn left direct Herc.
Alright, left turn direct Herc, Skywest 4910.
3 November Golf, traffic's going to be no factor now. It's passed behind you. Got Johnson County in sight.
We do have the field in sight, 3 November Golf.
3 November Golf 2, show couple targets vicinity of the Johnson County Airport. Be advised, radar search terminated. Squawk 35, free change approved. Have it going.
Squawk 35, free change approved, 113 November Golf.
There's 03 X-ray traffic, no factories. Ahead and to your right, still moving southeast from.
Getting the weather.
Clear, below 12,000, temperature 27 Celsius, dew point 18, altimeter 3025, remark. Density altitude 1,300.
Johnston Regional Airport. Automated weather observation. 143-9er. Zulu weather. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 27 Celsius. Dew point 18. Altimeter 3025. Remark. Density altitude 1,300.
Cherokee 08 Foxtrot, 45 degree downwind, left downwind, runway 24, Oxford Henderson.
Tango Charlie, clear. Sequay Andrew 957, Charlie, 7
That frequency hasn't changed, or has it?
It has not yet. They're in the process of doing it.
Arrow 7 southeast is sending out a 3000. We'll be overflying the airport for a left downwind runway 6, Columbus County.
Johnson County traffic, 113 November Golf is a Diamond 40, about 10 miles to the northwest. 3,000 feet inbound for Baton Rouge, Johnson County.
November Whiskey entering final Johnson Regional.
Final for which runway?
21.
Roger.
Which runway?
He's using 21.
Davidson County traffic.
traffic, Cherokee turning left base, runway 24, Davidson County.
Columbus County traffic, Aero 5 southeast of the airport, sending out a 2,500, will be overflying the airport for left downwind runway 6, Columbus County.
So how are we going to enter the pattern? Are we going to go across over the runway or?
Phenom 5 Echo Whiskey, short final,
yeah,
2-1.
let's cross over the top.
Regional.
We'll do a right teardrop entry for the left downwind, runway 21.
9382, 10 miles east of
what's
the field. We're going to be inbound.
What's our altitude for crossing over the field?
Well, so flight pattern altitude is 1200.
Correct.
So 2000?
2000 would be safe, yeah. You want to be at least 500 feet over, so 17 at the minimum, but yeah, we'd be safe at 2000 for sure.
Okay.
So if we want to make the autopilot do it, how are we going to do that?
Just here. Or here, I mean. Oh, with the autopilot.
So yeah.
Okay. So.
Cherokee 08 Foxtrot, turning final, runway 24.
Flight level change.
Columbus County traffic, you have an Aero.
So you want to use flight level change for climbs, and you want to use vertical speed for descents.
Okay.
Then you use again nose up and nose down.
Oh, sorry.
You're okay. So nose down. And yep, 500 is good, and then just, keep in mind, you want to reduce that power as you descend. Perfect. Johnson reaching traffic 113 November Golf, 5 miles northwest, descending out of 3,000 for 2,000 feet. We're going to overfly at 2,000 feet, enter our right teardrop with the left downwind, runway 21, Johnson County.
And limit traffic visual on there, crosswind, 5, limit.
Alright, we have 700 to go. Well, it will keep going. So how do I tell it to stop at 2,000? It's already.
Yep, it's set at 2,000.
Regional.
You can tell it the white there, that's what it's doing, that's what it's going to do. And you just want to make sure when you get there that it does indeed capture it and become green.
Otherwise it'll just take you all the way to the field.
Correct.
Down, we're going to be entering the 45 left downwind for runway 25, Marble County.
Number to traffic, Cessna 967 on the left base, runway 5, touch and go.
Johnson County traffic 113 November Golf is at Diamond 42 miles northwest, going to overfly the field at 2,000, enter our left downwind for runway 21, County.
Lower to traffic, Cessna 967, turn left final, runway 5, touch and go. Lower 10 miles
To the north, requesting airport information. I've got the A1, but what are we using?
Yeah, 2,000. Okay.
Columbus County traffic, Aero turning left.
It's bleeding some air, which is good.
Alright, let's begin that descent down to traffic pattern altitude now that we've crossed over.
Okay.
Then I wouldn't start my turn quite yet. We want to track out so when we come back in we've got enough space between us and the runway. But we can start that descent down the traffic pattern altitude, and then once I'm done using the flight director, I want to make that purple arrow go away. I'm just going to director there.
And South Boston traffic, Cherokee 81.
Now bug the altitude for you.
Northeast. Be setting up for a long base.
Thank you.
19.
Would you say, what, 3 miles turn or?
I'd say probably 2 is good.
Yeah. 5876 to the south, inbound on the 45 for downwind. 21. Montgomery.
That's going to be perfect.
And Marble County, Minnesota traffic, 9 on approximately a 2.5, 3 mile left base for runway 25 at Minnesota.
Johnson County traffic, 113 Newark Golf is a diamond 40 on the 45-degree entry, left downwind runway 21, Johnson County.
Kilometer traffic, Cessna 967 on the left down.
All right, there's 1200. Our power is already set at 50, so we'll just kind of wait for that airspeed to bleed off here.
Okay. And then you said 110.
Flaps come down below 110.
Yeah, 110. All right.
19.
Yeah, but we want to wait until we're abeam our touchdown point.
Oh, okay.
For the flaps.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
So put them up.
Yep. That's right.
Montgomery County, the White Cirrus is 2 miles to the east. We're going to be entering a left downwind for runway 3, Montgomery County.
Trying to try to distance a little bit from the...
I was going to say, yeah, we looked a little close. Good call there.
Montgomery County, Skyhawk.
All right, now we're beam our touchdown point. We're below 110. We can go ahead and get that first notch of flaps in.
We'll cross midfield for downwind 3.
And once those flaps are in, we're going to be pointing down for 95.
Right now for
power can come back now to about between 25 and 30%.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, Montgomery County,
fuel pump?
Fuel pump's on, yes, sir.
That's Montgomery County.
Turn base here.
Looks good to me. Johnson County traffic, 113 November Golf is a diamond 40, left base runway 21, Johnson County.
Richard County, Cessna 6096 Golf, 7 miles north of the field, inbound for runway 14, Richmond County.
Not quite squared, but...
Johnson County traffic, 113 November Golf, diamond 40, final runway 21, Johnson County.
Montgomery County, the Cirrus is left downwind now for runway 3, Montgomery
that
County.
last notch of flaps in. And looking for 75. Now, it's a heavy airplane, and there's a good bit of turbo lag in this engine, so if you feel like you want power, be pretty assertive with it.
Okay, assertive you said?
Yeah, you want to kind of stay ahead. It's easy to get slow here.
Right, okay.
All right, over the numbers, power comes to idle. Just floating just a little bit. Very nice.
Full stop.
Very nice. Yeah, let's do a full stop.
I understand that there's a new policy of full stop always. Is that true?
When you're renting, yeah. If you're with an instructor, I'll do touch and go, stop and go sometimes.
I see.
And we'll go ahead and exit on Foxtrot.
I could have used my rudder to be aligned, but we'll try again. Fuel low, okay.
It's just sometimes that fuel sloshes and you'll get that.
Taxiing out to runway 21 for departure.
But
birds? Yeah, okay.
Dude, the birds are crazy here, man. They'll wait until you're on top of them before they move.
Oh,
so now would be a time where, okay, I'm taxiing for my next takeoff. I've already cleared the runway. I've got, go ahead and turn your fuel pumps off. Lights are how I want them. I would go ahead and start transferring fuel, and just as I taxi, kind of leave my finger on it. If you move the throttle, that's okay. But,
okay.
Johnson County traffic. Diamond 3 November Golf is taxiing back to runway 21 for departure via Alpha, Johnson County. Move, birds, y'all crazy. Swear, just taking his time.
They were flying first.
That's right, that's right. We're just a big ugly bird, I get it.
I love this plane. It's just smooth.
It is. So that's a good way to say it. It's just smooth.
Right. And yeah, it feels a little heavier than the 40.
It feels heavier. You'll notice the landing gear, that was a really, really smooth landing. If you have one that's a little hard, the gear is super springy.
So it'll tend to bounce you up again?
It's just going to absorb a lot better. You feel like when you had a hard landing in the 40, it kind of just planted. This one, you'll feel the tires touch down, you'll kind of sink down, the gear will flex a little more than it used to.
In this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I hesitated in the flare. I'm paranoid of prop strikes and such, and since this is sitting a little higher, I didn't quite know exactly when to flare. That's why I kind of leveled off.
Yep, the side picture is a little different.
A little different, yeah.
Alright, so my left fuel was above my right. I'll go ahead and probably cut that off now. I like to keep that difference pretty small.
So now we have 2.5 difference there.
Let's see, we got 18 on the right and 8 on the right and 10 on the left.
Can I see that again? 10 and 8. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I mean, if you're okay with touch and goes here, I would do.
Perfect. Yeah, let's do that. I just figured to get that after landing flow, we do a full stop one and kind of take a deep breath. But yeah, I'm down to keep them rapid fire.
Oh, okay. What time is it?
It is 5 till 11.
5 till 11. Okay. Is that a TBM? Yeah.
Yes, sir. With a slick paint job.
Yeah.
Johnson County traffic 937 Delta Charlie is turning left crosswind from 21 Johnson County.
Okay. All right, so departure checklist again.
For simple, flaps. Lights, and pumps.
Okay.
And that's it, you're ready.
Okay. Okay.
Johnson County traffic 937 Delta Charlie is going to cross midfield 1,500 feet and departing to the west. Johnson County.
Departing to the west. Okay, there. departing to the west, all right?
Johnson County traffic, 113 November Golf is departing runway 21, left closed, Johnson County.
What did you say, left closed?
Left closed, yep.
Is that like staying in the pattern?
Yes, sir.
At Wall Henderson Airport. Sport Cruiser 181 Kilo Romeo is approaching from the south, 10 miles out, 2,500 for inbound landing, likely runway 27. Wallace Henderson traffic.
Traffic. Crosswind at 900. Would you mind announcing crosswind?
Orange County traffic, 2 minutes skydiving on Orange County, please.
Johnson County traffic, 113 November Golf, left crosswind, runway 21, Johnson County.
13 Montgomery County.
Signal traffic down to for Delta Charlie turning 8 for runway 2, signal. Traffic down to for landing area traffic 1926 X-ray. Parachutes in the pattern 3,000 feet below. All aircraft use caution.
Johnson County, Diamond 3 November Golf, left downwind, runway 21, Johnson County.
Would you turn off the pump for staying in the pattern?
I would, when you put your flaps up, I would get them off.
I'm sorry?
When you put your flaps up, I would get them off.
Oh, okay, so you would?
Yeah.
Okay. So every time you put flaps, you put this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
The only variables you've got in the cockpit are your flaps, your pumps, and your lights. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just something you have to let go of.
Yeah.
Because
when I first started flying the diesels, it made me paranoid at first because I was like, what am I forgetting? I must be forgetting something, but it's just that simple.
Yeah. It is. Wait a second.
Wallace Henderson traffic, Sport Cruiser 81 Kilo Romeo is 6.5 miles to the south for inbound landing on a left base to runway 27. Wallace Henderson traffic.
I find it interesting that at first it's kind of sluggish to climb, but once it goes above certain altitude, I don't know, it's easier.
Yeah.
15 miles out, Big Greenville.
Johnson Regional Traffic, Diamond 223 November Hotel, taxiing via Alpha to 21 for departure to the northwest, Johnson.
Johnson County Traffic, Diamond 3 November Golf, left base, runway 21, Johnson County. You want to turn those fuel pumps back on? Johnson County Traffic, Diamond 3 November Golf, final runway 21, touch and go, Johnson County.
Wall temperature traffic, Sport Cruiser 81 Kilo Romeo is 1200 feet on a southerly, for the south to runway 27 on a left traffic. Left base runway 27, wall traffic.
Let that kind of flex a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, I got your flaps.
Okay.
And you're on the go.
Big Greenville traffic, Desert X-ray, 10-mile final straight in, runway 8, Big Greenville.
Johnson County Traffic, Diamond 3 November Golf, upwind, runway tree, left close, I'm sorry, 21, left close, Johnson County.
Johnson County Traffic, Diamond 223 November Hotel, taking 21, departure to the northwest, Johnson.
Waiting for 700 again. It comes down fast.
It does. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you. You see here, it wants to keep climbing.
1 Kilo Romeo is
Yeah, so here, if you give it a little more power.
Downwind leg to runway 9er. Has
It's just you only have to move it back a tiny bit to get it off that 100.
Roger that.
Now you're good. 650, 700.
How are we doing on fuel? Still
we're not.
good.
I'm gonna take this plane out right after you with another customer. We'll get fuel on that flight.
Okay.
So you got all the time for landings you need.
Okay.
Johnson County, 113 November Golf, Diamond 40, crosswind to downwind.
4 Navy helicopters. We've passed 5 miles to the west, past the field, headed to the northeast.
That was Johnson County, right?
Wall Centerson traffic, support cruiser 81 Kilo Romeo.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Traffic in sight.
Sounded far, but I thought he said Johnson County. I really want to do a long cross country.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see that. I've never flown like above 7,000.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice.
Get up there, cruise it out.
Yeah.
And you see, we've only burned, this flight, we've burned 3 gallons of fuel.
And since we started,
Since we started, yeah.
Wow.
Imagine if you got up to altitude, cruised it out with full tanks, dude, you'd go forever. You'd make it to damn California.
Well, at least realistically to like Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale, FXC, yeah. Okay.
Johnson County traffic, Diamond 223 November Hotel, currently 3 miles to the south, 2,000 feet, departing the airspace to the northwest, Johnston.
Wall Centerson, support cruiser 81 Kilo Romeo is turning final runway 9. 2 mile final runway 9. 81 Kilo Romeo, Wall Centerson.
Johnson County, Diamond 3 November Golf, left base runway 21, Johnson County. Show you something real quick.
Yeah? What?
That's how quiet it is.
Now we don't have AC on, right?
We do not.
Okay. Yeah, when I watch those videos from the 60s and 70s, people with all that noise and no headphones.
Yeah, crazy.
Totally okay.
Johnson County traffic, you've got a Husky at 3,000, going to overfly the field. We're currently 10 miles to the north.
We're going to do touch and go here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. A little fast.
And don't forget those flaps.
Oh, shit. All right. I think I'd rather do a full stop.
Roger.
Yeah, we'll do full stop.
A little bit of right pedal. Sloshing again.
Uh-huh.
County traffic, 113 November Golf, Diamond 40, clear of the active runway, taxiing back to 21 via Alpha, Johnson County.
What time is it?
It is 10 after 11.
Okay, let's do one more and one more touch and go, and then return, if that's okay.
Perfect.
Have you been to Ocracoke?
I have. It's beautiful.
Yeah. That'd be a nice. Well, I've never done that runway. Compared to, let's say, Pick and Pig. Oh, well, and how bad are the crosswinds?
When I was there, the crosswinds weren't awful. I mean, they were definitely there. They were significant, but they weren't dangerous, I wouldn't say. I bet in the springtime they get pretty dangerous.
Okay. So a trip there would be probably with, yeah, in the morning, right? Just leave.
Yeah, and just keep in mind when you leave, you can't fly it at night because there are no runway lights.
Right.
So you want to get out before sunset.
Yeah. I mean, it would be kind of a quick visit and come back.
Or, I mean, the beach is right off the runway.
Yeah. Did you actually hit the beach ever going there?
Yeah.
Really?
I did.
Ah, man.
Yeah, so you go there, you park your plane, bring a few towels and beach chairs, whatever. Shit, take a cooler, run down to the beach and hang out for a minute, and then before you come back, you bring your stuff, put it back in the airplane. There's a golf cart that'll take you to Howard's Pub.
Right.
Really, really good seafood. Get you a meal and get on the plane and come on back.
That's a lifestyle, man.
That is. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Johnson County traffic, Diamond 3 November Golf is departing runway 21, left closed traffic, Johnson County.
Johnson County traffic, you've got a Husky that's going to cross midfield at 3,000, and I've got the Diamond in the pattern.
No, you don't. We're on the runway.
Traffic, 505, run 5 and 505, left down, Johnson County traffic, Huskies over the field, and we've got the pattern traffic.
Down from the northeast at 5500 for a midfield entry to left downwind runway 06, Columbus County. Left is on here, final runway 5.
Johnson County, Diamond 3 November Golf, left downwind, runway 21, Johnson County.
Richmond County traffic, Cutlass 9382 Delta, overflying midfield, entering the left downwind for 14, Richmond County.
Johnson County traffic, Diamond 3 November Golf, left base, runway 21, Johnson County.
South Boston traffic, no whiskey, crossing midfield at 3000 en route to Danville.
Shallow traffic, Skyhawk 9801 Golf, 7 miles to the east, maneuvering 3,500 feet shallow.
Columbus County traffic, Skyhawk 933 Papa, about 5 miles inbound from the northeast at 3500 for midfield entry, left downwind, runway 06, Columbus County.
I've got your flaps.
Yep, thank you.
Johnson County traffic, Diamond 3 November Golf is on the go, runway 21, via departure to the northwest, Johnson County.
Johnson County traffic, the Husky is now 7 miles to the north, 3,000 heading north.
How shall we leave? That way or do around and go through the back?
So I like to go straight out, and once we're clear the traffic pattern above 1200, we can then make a right turn.
Okay.
Traffic 7580 miles, coming about 2 minutes up from 1,000 on top of the city.
So we go all the way to 2,000 or stay at pattern altitude?
Nope, we can go make that turn.
And keep climbing or?
Nope, we're going to go to 2,500 on the way back.
Okay.
Johnson County traffic, 113 November Golf. This is right turn out to clear the traffic pattern. We're going to head to the northwest back to Raleigh, Johnson County.
Mount Olive Unicom, say your advisories, please.
AO2, sea level pressure 2445005. Converging approaches in use. Expect visual approach runway 23 right, 32. Departing runway 23 left. Notices to airmen. Taxiway Alpha closed between Taxiway Alpha 1 and Taxiway Alpha 4.
Are we going to try 3-2 or 2-3?
Taxiway Foxtrot closed between Taxiway Bravo 7 and Taxiway Kilo.
Again?
Are we going to try to land 3-2 or
Taxiway Bravo 9?
We'll do 3-2.
Taxiway Foxtrot closed between Taxiway Tango 3 and Taxiway Tango 4. Taxiway Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, Alpha 4, Echo closed. Taxiway Bravo 9, Foxtrot 1 Kilo closed. Bird activity in vicinity of Raleigh-Durham International Airport. All ground traffic use 12 1.9er. All tower traffic use 12 7.45. Aircraft pad Terminal 1, contact ground control on 12 1.9er for pushback. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Bravo. Raleigh-Durham International Airport ATIS information Bravo. 1451 Zulu. Wind 240 at 4. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 25,000. Temperature 27. 2.18. Altimeter 3026.
Why is it not?
Remark.
So you get altitude again.
AO2, sea level pressure 2445005. Converging approaches in use. Expect visual approach runway 23 right.
Now it's going to climb at 100 until we get to that altitude.
Departing runway 23 left.
Level out. So if you just press the altitude, it's going to hold whatever altitude you're currently at. You have to press it again to go to the one that you've set.
Taxiway Foxtrot closed between Taxiway Bravo 7 and Taxiway Kilo. Taxiway Bravo closed between Taxiway Bravo 8 and Taxiway Bravo 9.
how can I help you?
We are 2,500, about 5 miles south of the Clayton antennas, inbound with information Bravo.
3 November Golf Squawk 0447 ident.
0447 and ident. 113 November Golf.
Sorry. 0447
and ident. Perfect.
Maneuvers, are they any different?
It'd be the same.
I'm sorry?
It'd be the same. Yep.
How do you declutter from all of these altitude elevations?
3 November Golf, ready to contact. Follow correction 4 miles south of the Clayton antennas, alternator 3025 to shoot 2,500 feet and plan straight in runway 32.
Roger, we'll make for runway 32, 113 November Golf.
Oh, detail.
So 1, 2.
Okay. Oh, there are quite a bit of airplanes, yeah.
Yeah.
Whiskey, contact approach on 124.905, we'll back you in.
124.905, 07 Whiskey.
This is just me, but I just hear the tower very muffled.
Really?
I hear the tower very muffled. I don't know if it's these headsets or just the tower.
Interesting. Try, but you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you okay. As a matter of fact, I can hear other airplanes okay. It is just coming, you'll see, I don't know. Just
okay. I'll listen for it.
Are we inside the Class C airspace? Oh, okay. I guess I get it. I see. It's just 2 levels. Okay.
It's going to transfer a little bit of fuel again.
Roger, VFR at or above 3,000 on your whiskey.
November 3, November Golf, maintain VFR at 4, below 2,500. You got traffic circling over downtown at 3,000 above, it's Cessna 172.
Alright, we'll maintain 2,500, we'll look for that traffic over downtown, 113 November Golf.
I did not fully copy all that. Let me know if we need to do something.
Yeah, I will. Good, he said there's traffic over downtown and to maintain 2,500.
Raleigh approach, Sky 2298 Whiskey, inbound to land, request 23 left if able.
98 Whiskey, roger, turn left heading 360, plan runway 23 left.
360, 23 left, 98 Whiskey.
And which one is true? This is true, right?
That is indicated.
This is ground.
That is true.
This is true.
Indicated, true.
Okay.
Ground speed.
I see. Okay. Then it's time for we to start coming down. Oh, well, not. Yeah, the tower hasn't set.
November 3, November Golf. Do you have the field in sight?
Do have the field in sight, 3 November Golf.
3 November Golf. Roger, make the straight in for runway 32 and contact tower 127.45.
Straight in 3-2 and over to tower. 3 November Golf, thanks.
November 98 Whiskey, do you have Raleigh in sight? Off to your left in about 7 miles.
Affirmative, report in sight, 98 Whiskey.
98 Whiskey, roger, enter the left base, runway 23 left.
Left base 23 left, 98 Whiskey.
88 Kilo, contact Washington Center 118.75.
Raleigh Tower, Diamond 113 November Golf with you, straight in 3-2.
Raleigh Tower, say again.
Diamond 113 November Golf, straight in 3-2.
5688 Kilo, road approach.
Forgot 3431 left turn, Charlie and taxi Bravo, contact Ram Tower.
Charlie and Bravo, contact Ram, Brickyard 3431.
Diamond in the 3-2, just verify call sign is 143 November Golf.
113 November Golf.
And 113 November Golf. Runway 32 clear to land, traffic landing, end of party, and runway 23 left and right.
Clear to land 32 and roger traffic, 113 November Golf.
6179, runway heading, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
23 left, clear for takeoff, runway heading south of 6179.
What is the wind again?
240 at 4.
240 at 4, okay.
Raleigh Tower, good morning. Citation 907 Delta Kilos on the visual for 23 right.
Citation 907 Delta Kilo, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, clear to land, wind 2408.
Clear to land 23 right for 10 Delta Kilo.
Raleigh Tower, Sky 2298 Whiskey, left base 23 left.
Sky 2298 Whiskey, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, clear to land, traffic 8 mile following, runway 23 right, it's a citation.
Clear to land 23 left, negative contact, 98 Whiskey, we'll be looking.
Southwest 6179, contact departure.
Departure, Southwest 6179.
Citation 7 Delta Kilo, traffic 4 mile left base for the left sides of Skyhawk 2500.
7 Delta Kilos, let's.
Tower, good afternoon, 77 pop at 23 left. 77 Papa Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Flying runway heading, 23 left, clear for takeoff, 77 Pop.
Whiskey has a citation in sight.
Roger. Station 7 Delta Kilo, Skyhawk has you in sight.
Roger.
There you go.
Down 3 number golf, turn right at Charlie, hold short, runway 23 left, landing traffic.
Right at Charlie, hold short, 23 left, 113 Denver Golf.
I kept searching that 75.
Yeah.
And I was getting late for landing. Left too high. In general, when you're just on final, what would be a good? I mean, just listening to what you said about just the turbo lag. Didn't want to feel too slow and not to have kind of to keep the engine spooled for it to react if I go too low.
Right.
Too slow.
Right.
What would be the power that you use while going over Amstead Park?
I would say usually. Would say between 30%. 30%? 30%, yeah.
Okay.
Station 7 Delta Kilo, left turn Charlie, contact ground point 9er.
Charlie point 9, Delta Kilo.
Again?
We're holding short here, right?
Correct.
Sorry, you were saying?
7 Papa, turn left heading 160, contact departure.
If you feel...
160, contact departure. Have a good day.
Like, be assertive with it. If you feel like you are trending to be low or slow, like you said, I keep it spooled because it's way easier to pull that power than it is to push it and wait for it to kind of spool up and get that power.
Yeah, the airspeed will not wait.
No, it won't.
Down 3 number golf, cross runway 23 left, Charlie, contact ground point 9er.
Cross 23 left at Charlie and contact ground 113 Denver Golf.
Contact 9, Whiskey, right turn Alpha 5, contact ground point 9er.
Right Alpha 5, ground point 9er, 9er, Whiskey.
We'll leave it up front or the tie downs?
Yeah, we're going to leave it at row 3. Raleigh ground, Diamond 113 Denver Golf, clear 23 left at Charlie, taxi to signature.
Diamond 113 November Golf, Raleigh ground. You have the citation opposite direction?
Yes, sir.
Or 3 November Golf, just follow the citation to the ramp via Charlie Juliet. Charlie Juliet behind the citation, 113 Denver Golf. Number 6287, you continue 23 left via Alpha, just pass behind the Diamond that's at Charlie.
23 left via Alpha, number 6287 will pass behind the Diamond.
Raleigh ground, Skyhawk 2298 Whiskey Alpha 5, taxi Juliet 3.
Skyhawk 2298 Whiskey Raleigh ground, you can taxi the ramp via Alpha Delta Juliet.
Alpha Delta Juliet 98 Whiskey.
sir.
Okay. Sorry, you said to the hangar?
We're going to go to row 3, so we'll be right next to 939 Alpha Foxtrot, right
okay.
there.
Behind or next to it?
Next to it.
Okay. I've never seen the row numbers, unless that's new.
It's more colloquial. So that's row 1 and 2, and they're for their platinum customers, and we're not platinum, so we got
really?
We got to park out in the back. Yeah.
Is that a new thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
They had a new manager who decided that was a good idea, so here we are.
We're basic economy.
That's right.
Alright, so avionics and all that comes later. You said just...
So yeah, you can we can do the avionics first. Then before we get the battery off, we want to make sure we get that tacked on.
That was total service 14.6
Yes, sir.
hours. That's a whole lot. And then
off. 23.2 on the hubs.
How come they are not in sync?
The tack time is based on how long the engine is running. The hobs time is based on how long the master is running.